The universe is full of energy and mattery that we cannot see or smell. Full of stunning things not even imagined in the ancient fiction histories. Things like a massive black hole, galaxies that presents explosions so huge and so destructive that could swallow our sun without the needing of serious efforts. And yet, no matter how much people disagree and ignore the wonderfuls revealed by science, more and more our vision of everything is changing in a very fast scale. Because the new look that we have about the entire cosmos. While I'm speaking here, somewhere in this planet, someone could be having a great idea. Someone that will bring to the world another sensation of the technology on this new century or in the entire human future. Like the television was before the home computer and the book is today many years after the ancient scrolls, a great innovation in our way of stocking knowledge. Some of these inventions, which in my view is one of the most important tools in the understanding of the universe, is the telescope. A telescope is an instrument that aids in the observation of remote objects by collecting electromagnetic radiation. The first known practical telescopes were invented in the Netherlands at the beginning of the 17th century using glass lenses. They found use in terrestrial applications in astronomy. Galileo heard about the Dutch telescope in June 1609, built his own within a month, and greatly improved upon the design in the following year. His observations of the satellites of Jupiter created a revolution in astronomy that reverberates to this day. A planet with smaller planets orbiting it did not conform to the principles of Aristotelian cosmology, which held that all heavenly bodies should circle the Earth, and many astronomers and philosophers initially refused to believe that Galileo could have discovered such a thing. With a Galilean telescope the observer could see magnified, upright images on the Earth. It was what is commonly known as a terrestrial telescope or a spyglass. He could also use it to observe the sky. For a time he was one of those who could construct telescopes good enough for that purpose. The invention of the achromatic lens in 1733 partially corrected color aberrations present in the simple lens and enabled the construction of shorter, more functional refracting telescopes. Reflecting telescopes, though not limited by the color problems seen in refractors, were hampered by the use of fast-tarnishing speculum metal mirrors employed during the 18th and early 19th century, a problem alleviated by the introduction of silver-coated glass mirrors in 1857 and aluminized mirrors in 1932. The maximum physical size limit for refracting telescopes is about 1 meter, 40 inches, dictating that the vast majority of large optical researching telescopes built since the turn of the 20th century have been reflectors. The largest reflecting telescopes currently have objectives larger than 10 and 33 feet. The 20th century also saw the development of telescopes that worked in a wide range of wavelengths, from radio to gamma rays. The first purpose-built radio telescope went into operation in 1937. Since then, a tremendous variety of complex astronomical instruments have been developed.